Hey, what's good, baby? Hey, it's your boy OB, man, back with another video. I told y'all yesterday that I was gonna do a video about like the bowl games and stuff, right? So here we are. Um, as you can see on the screen, I have created an Excel spreadsheet. Why did you create an Excel spreadsheet? Because I former military and I used to be in IT, so I like everything to be organized. I like organized. I don't like chaos. I like structure, right? That's just I feel I'm in a better comfort zone if I have structure around me, right? So I did this for the prospects, right? Shout out to Draft Tech. I used their rankings for the prospects. Is over I think it's 501 players in here, right? So I use Draft Tech. What else? Also, there's another thing I was gonna say. This is like my fourth video. Because so I had to turn off the hotkeys, right? Because I kept typing and it was stopping it. I figured out what it was. It was stopping the video, and I would just continue talking for like another 8 minutes, and then shit wasn't recording. So yesterday when I said that I was recording videos and I was exhausted, that's why, because I was trying to type at the same time, and every time I pressed enter, it was stopping my video and it was pissing me off. So I figured it out. I turned off the hotkeys. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. If y'all can't hear me, I'm not making another video today. But shout out to my wife because she said I sounded. She liked my videos. She liked my transitions, my graphics and stuff. But I needed to be a little louder, right? I needed to have a little bit more energy in my video. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, as you can see, the Excel spreadsheet is uh, I have it filter right now. I got the filter on Senior Bowl prospects. Right now, I'm gonna put it on Shrine Bowl because that's the game that's coming up next, right? Um, Shrine Bowl is called the East West Shrine Bowl. All right, the game is January the 27th, right? So the game is January 27th. I think players arrive wherever they're supposed to arrive at. They arrive on January the 22nd, I believe, right? And they'll practice all that weekend, and then the game's on January 27th, which is a Tuesday. Um, if you're not familiar, there are a couple guys who are playing in the national championship game who are also invited to the Shrine Bowl. So how that'll work is they'll play in the national game on Monday, the national championship game on Monday, and then they'll have a day off, and then they'll just fly out to wherever the practices and stuff been held. They'll fly out to the destination that Wednesday, right? And then they'll just do everything as normal, right? They just don't have as much time off as everybody else. You feel me? Um, so like the Nez Cooper. So if I go here, this is another reason why I love being organized. So Indiana and Miami. So as you can see, we got six total guys who are going to be attending the Shrine Bowl, right? Five from Indiana and one from Miami. Shout out to the uh, Nez Cooper, my guy. He's the right guard. He's going to be going. So basically, I already told y'all what the breakdown was, what his itinerary would be. Um, Hope I sound better. I'm trying to talk. I feel like I'm yelling right now because I'm not used to talking so loud. Uh, but yeah, there you go. So now I'm gonna go to the Senior Bowl. There are two guys. Shout out Jacoby Thomas. I'm a real big Jacoby Thomas fan. And then Elijah Surratt. But I want to look at everybody. All right. So here you go. Senior Bowl. There are a total of 127 players who are attending the Senior Bowl. That's not just including quarterbacks, whatever. That's kickers and punters too. They are athletes too. Can't leave them out. I figured they would announce the coaches by now. Um, maybe they're waiting, and I don't know what they're waiting on. But they don't typically get head coaches. They get like assistants and coordinators and stuff like that, and let them be in that role. Like last year, Mike Kafka was a head coach of the national team, I believe, and I can't remember the other guy. Mike Kafka just stuck out of my head because they said he was running it like an actual training camp, and they said that's not normally how they do it. So let's look at the okay. So let's say here, uh, the highest ranked. I don't know if I said this or not because again, this is like my fourth fucking video. The highest ranked player is currently David Bailey, who's attending the Senior Bowl. Now, you would ask yourself, why is David Bailey attending the Senior Bowl? And why isn't a Fernando Mendoza attending the Senior Bowl? He could if he wanted to, but it's not going to benefit a Fernando Mendoza, a Ruben Bain, Caleb Downs, Spencer Fanu. It's not going to benefit them to attend the Senior Bowl, Arvell Reese, possibly, but it's not going to benefit them really to attend the Senior Bowl because they can't do anything but get hurt or lower their draft stock, right? Fernando Mendoza is going to be the number one pick. The Raiders probably told his somebody, and then they told his agent, "Hey, don't let him go there." I know he probably got an invite, but you don't need to go there. I don't care how competitive you are, you don't need to go because all you're gonna do is hurt yourself, right? Physically and probably draft stock wise. Um, Same with Caleb Downs and all that stuff. Another thing, like step, like another aspect of it is if a Ruben Bain goes to the Senior Bowl, he's probably gonna dominate every individual drill, and so you're not really gonna see Isaiah World. You're gonna see Isaiah World get his ass whooped because he watching him the other week. He was getting dominant, like he was so fucking slow. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that when the time comes. But he's gonna it wouldn't be fair. So David Bailey is probably gonna be the same way. Isaiah World is not going to be able to keep up with David Bailey. He's too good. So they'll probably tell David Bailey, "Hey man, you don't need to be here after like the first day of practice. Sit down. Let's get somebody else in here that could benefit from it." Right? Um, KC Concepcion, I think he's going to do really good in the one on ones, but we're going to do individuals in a minute. Right? So that's how that works. The highest ranked guy is David Bailey. Let's look at the quarterbacks. Okay. So right now, and I don't have it separated to where there's who's on whose team. Like they already got it to where who's going to be on the national team, who's going to be on the American team, but I don't have it on here. It don't really matter. It kind of does, so you can see who's going to be on. I might do that later. So you got Garrett Nussmeier, Taylor Green, Sawyer Robertson, Diego Pavia, and Cole Payton. Right. North Dakota State been putting out some good quarterbacks lately. Right. They went from Carson Beck to Trey Lance to Cam Miller to down now Cole Payton. I think Cole Payton beat all of them, like as far as like stats and all that stuff. I think I'm not really sure. So there's your quarterbacks. Now Garrett Gus, Garrett Nussmeier is he's gonna benefit from being at the Senior Bowl if he has a good Senior Bowl. Like you have to actually prove that okay, my season is not indicative on who I am as a player. Now I'm with other great players, going against other great players, and I'm performing to the best of my ability. So instead of me being in the fourth round, it'll behoove you if you draft me at the top of the third. And that's how it works, right? A Taylor Green is really gonna benefit from the Senior Bowl. 6'6", 230 pound athlete. It reminds me of Terrell Pryor a little bit, a little better arm, a little more accurate, right? This is literally Terrell Pryor in 2026. Literally, Terrell Pryor, 6'6", 230. Feel like he's gonna do really good at the Senior Bowl. I hope he shows that he's accurate, right? Um, Again, if I'm trying to yell, man. I'm trying to yell. Diego Pavia, they say he's 6 foot, but I've heard that he's like 5'9", 5'10", little like Kyler Murray. But I think he's gonna show that he's gonna be mad because he didn't win the Heisman. So he's gonna put up some good tape. Probably. He's more of a scrambler. Let's look at the running backs. All right. So you see this guy right here, Jonah Coleman, stud, stud. If you love Ashton Genty, you would like Jonah Coleman. The guy's a he's a as natural of as natural of a running back as you will see, right? Built low to the ground. I like my running backs between 5'9", 5'10", 5'11" ish, right? Maybe 6 foot. Anything over there, I just feel like you're just too tall for me for as a running back. I just feel like you're just too tall. Uh, So yeah, he's built low to the ground. Once they do like the 40s and stuff, I put that 40 time that verts and all that stuff in there. Katron Allen, see like these three guys right here, like this is see like when you start to get here, you're a little too tall for me. Adam Randall is a good prospect though. He's a converted wide receiver. He's a hell of an athlete, right? He's a hell of an athlete. But these guys are like the perfect size. He is a little light, Jamari Taylor. So here's the running backs. It's a good, solid squad, man. There should be some good tape being put out there from the running back position. I want to see Jamari Taylor and uh, Mike Washington and Adam Randall. I'm ready to see them in a one-on-one drills, going against like linebackers and safety. All right, yeah, that's gonna excite me. And again, I love football, man. So I watch this shit religiously. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I have no idea why. Let's look at the wide receivers. So the WRS means you're more than likely gonna be a slot guy. You're more than likely gonna be a slot guy. He's gonna be a slot guy. Yeah. See, there's another guy in here that I said that was gonna be a slot guy. Uh, oh, you know here. I thought he accepted. Um, Kid from Oklahoma. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Okay, my bad. So yeah, highest ranked guy is KC Consent. I did not know his name was Kevin. Didn't know that. So you got Concepcion. All right, I think he's gonna die. And again, look at these names, man. I know every single one of these names. I don't know Romello Brinson or this guy. I don't know him. But this dude right here, Brendan Thompson, I watched some of his tape, and that boy is fast, like stupid fast, stupid fast, like uh, Tavon Austin type fast. That boy is quick. He is fast as shit. Um, I'm not really a fan of this dude. I thought he was bigger than that. He moves like a 6'4", 230 pound receiver, not a 6'1", 218 guy. Malachi Fields moves way better than he does, but you'll be able to see. And it could be because he hurt his knee. He always played with a knee brace. That could be it. That could be it. But guys, I'm going to be paying attention to my boy here, Casey, Jeremy Bernard, Elijah Surratt. I know y'all. Everybody want Elijah Surratt. Malachi Fields, uh, Varian Brown. He reminds me of Ted Ginn Jr., Brendan Thompson. These are the guys I'm going to be paying attention to. Don't be surprised at a Colin Lacey. Don't be surprised at a Colin Lacey if he does good in one on ones. I'm not talking like team drills or whatever. I'm talking like one on ones getting open. Those guys are gonna get open. Uh, let's look at. I'm not really familiar with the tight ends. I know Mike Trigg and I know Justin Jolie and I know Cozy. I thought Cozy was like 6'7", 6'8". 6'7". I thought Cozy was like 6'7", 6'8". Um, but yeah, I'm not really familiar with all these other guys. Be honest with you, man. Just gotta be honest. I don't really know that game. I know Mike Trigg is pretty athletic. Justin Jolie at North Carolina State, he did pretty good. Last year he didn't have a good. Well, 2024 he didn't have a good season last year. Um, I would have wanted to see my guy from Indiana. To be honest, let's see if they list him at the fullback. No, no. I would have wanted to see Nowakowski. I want to see him, but maybe he didn't get an invite. All right, let's look at the whole. Let's look at the tackle first. All right, the biggest guy, Isaiah World. Heaviest guy, Alex Harkey. Okay, two Oregon guys. Alex Harkey's the heaviest, right? Isaiah World is the highest ranked. Um, J.C. Davis, I know of. Shelton, I know of. Trey Coon, Max Ironmaker, I don't know how you say his name, but I know of him too. I keep looking down here because that's what's telling me if it's the shit recording or not. Austin Barber, I know about Austin Barber. I thought he was a 6'6" though. I want to see how long these guys' arms are, how big their hands are, right? Because I know a lot of offensive line coaches. That's what they pay attention to. So once I get that information, I'm gonna plug that in, and then so like I'm telling y'all my little sauce or whatever. But once I get that, and then I see, okay, we need consistency. Again, now I'm talking as a Raiders fan. We need consistency at the coaching position and at the GM position, at the head coach position. So we can at basically every coaching position we need consistency. So we'll be able to say, okay, this is the guy that he normally goes after. He wants a tackle that's at least 6'4", 6'5". His hand has to be at least 9.5 inches big, right? His arms have to be at least 34 inches long, right? Then you can start building like profiles on what the median is, right? I can get me a little shit, I can't think of it right now, but build me a little table and say, okay, this is what we have, this is what we go after. Corners, we want our corners to be 6'1", 200 pounds, right? You can start building. Okay, I project us to draft this guy. You feel me? Um, that's just how my mind works. Because again, I was in IT, and that's how my mind. I need analytics, right? For certain things, not everything. All right, offensive guard. Only four. That can't be right. All right, so it wasn't right. I was missing a couple, so I had to go get them. I had to go find them, put them on there. See, that's another reason why I be so fucking aggravated. So anyway, I knew Parker Bracewood was on there, and my boy Bo Stevens. I didn't see him on there a minute ago. So yeah, so those guys are gonna be on there. Those I'm gonna be watching them. Jake Slaughter, Keelan Rutledge, yeah, Logan, especially the Iowa guys, right? Let me sort this again. Especially the Iowa guys, but yeah. Let's look at the edge guys, right? Let's look at the edge guys. Edge outside linebacker. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, that's good. I got him right there. All right, and Kaylee, Elam's or too. So obviously David Bailey. David Bailey is probably going to be a more of an outside linebacker type. Benito, damn, Nick Benito type. Cassius Howe. That's a good name. It's a good name. Make sure I was recording. T.J. Parker. See, solid name. Solid name. I love it. Gabe Jacobs. He thought his name was Lucas for some reason. Gabe Jacobs. That's a good. It's gonna be a good matchup for somebody. Mason Thomas, quick guy. Hope we don't get bullied in the run game. Derek Moore, solid. That's a solid name right there. Solid, solid, solid. Zion Young, not really a fan of. It reminds me of Tyree Wilson. Not really a fan, just all power. And he's slow off the snap. He could be working and prove me wrong at the Senior Bowl, but from what I saw, he just not it to me. Um, don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Do I know him? I don't think I know him. Don't know. Jack Pyburn is okay. Jack Kelly, I like him. Jack Kelly is gonna be that another guy I'm gonna compare to him too, to this give this comp to this guy. Um, but he reminds me of Andrew Van Ginkel, right? He's been playing middle linebacker, but if you put him on the edge, he's gonna be at least he's gonna be in the league for at least 5 years, especially if he gets in the right system. A solid dude. He's not fast like sideline to sideline, but he's stout at the point of attack. Point of attack, he can set an edge, right? So if you put him like actually in the under front or over front, I can't remember. But if you put him on the line, like on that tight end, he's gonna be able to hold his ground, right? Let's look at inside linebackers. But I got long snappers on here too. I love it. Inside linebackers, you got Deontay Lawson. Good name. He has a lot to prove. Right now, he's a day 3 pick for me. Bryce Betcher, a solid name. He had a decent showing against Indiana. Justin Jefferson, he did pretty good against who did Alabama play? They played Indiana. He did okay. He did okay. Whit Weeks, or no, that's West Week. Whit went back to school. West graduated. And Owen Heineke, know of him too. He's pretty good. So there's some decent guys here. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I'm not going back. I skipped all over my D line, didn't I? Yeah. So you got one tech, three tech, five tech. For those who are not familiar, one tech is basically a nose guard. Three tech is the guy who reminds you of a Warren Sapp type, right? Let me think. Can't think. And then your five tech is more of a JJ Watt, right? That's like a five tech. In the 3-4 scheme, he's gonna line up outside of it or head up on a tackle, outside shade or inside shade, or however you want to do it, depending on what it is. But that's the guy who's gonna be on the tackle. Three tech is gonna be over a guard. One tech is gonna be over a center, right? Or shade on either side of the shoulder. So you have, let's look at the one techs. One techs, you have a lot of one techs. 8 of them. Big Citrus, right? Big Citrus. Caleb Banks, Lee Hunter, my guy. All three of these guys I like. I like all three of these guys. I like all three of these. Caleb Banks was a real big looker for me. He reminded me of Chris Jones from Kansas City. Just his size and how he can move. I said the same thing about his partner from Florida. He plays with the Chicago Bears now. Jervon Dexter. I knew he was gonna be good. I see a little more in Caleb Banks than I did in Jervon Dexter, to be honest with you. I like Big Citrus. He's been playing since a freshman. He's been really good since a freshman. That's what I like to see. I like to see stuff like that. Lee Hunter, redshirt senior, so he got to be like 23, 24. That's okay to me, especially on the D line, in the middle of the D line. Um, no true juniors here. Who else do I know? Okay, so that's all the one techs. Who the biggest? Tim Keenan is barely the biggest, but he was smaller. So I would say Caleb Banks is the biggest. Zane Durant is my guy. Nick Barrett, ooh, that's another good name. Another good name. But Zane Durant, he's gonna flash. I know he's gonna flash. Uh, so yeah, there's your Don't really know any of these other. I mean, I know of Bryson Easton and Rashawn being, but don't really know about any of these other guys. But I just told you who my guys were. Uh, let's look at the corners. Okay, biggest guy here, 6'3", Takario Washington. I already knew. Oh shit, I didn't know. Oh boy, I didn't know you was that tall. Prasad. But y'all had both y'all corners out there and y'all didn't do shit. Come on, man. Washington had a 6'3" guy and a 6'4" guy, and y'all ain't do shit. I wonder what y'all passing game. I'm gonna have to look that up. See what y'all defensive passing shit. I mean touchdown that I got thrown on y'all. Takario Davis played at Arizona last year. Or the year before. Not this past year, but the year before. He played at Arizona. He transferred to Washington. So I've been watching him. He really not all that fluid to me. Guys you should be watching. Chris Johnson, Julian Neal, Chandler Rivers. Chandler Rivers, see? See, that's what I'm saying. My dude ain't on here. Keontae Scott going to the Senior Bowl too. Another Miami guy. He going to the Senior Bowl. I don't know why he ain't on here. Maybe they got him as a safety. But yeah. But Chandler Rivers is the second best nickelback to me. Keontae Scott's number one. So Chris Johnson, Julian Neal, Chandler Rivers. I know about TJ Hall. He okay. Will Lee fast. Um, Hezekiah Masters is okay. Prosock, he alright. Stoops is intriguing. That's an intriguing guy. Let's look at the safeties. Cause where's Keontae Scott? Hell no, hell no, they ain't got my boy on the. I'm about to I have to edit that shit. But yeah, they got my other. So number one safety is, I know he right here down here at 234, but Caleb Downs is hands down the number one safety. He's probably the best player in this draft. Then I would have to go with like a Dylan Thieneman, AJ Halsey. Trying to think off the top of my head. Kamari Ransby, okay. Um, but Jacoby Thomas is that dude. Trying to tell y'all, he probably ain't gonna be able to cover as good as everybody else, but you can always work on it. Just perfect your technique. But as a safety, man, that boy it. That boy it. Jensen Smith is okay. See, that's all I like to see. A true junior. Okay, Jalen Kilgore. Bud Clark. Okay. But yeah, my guy, Jacoby Thomas, AJ Halsey, Kamari Ramsey, all right. But yeah, man, I fixed it. Got my boy on there. So yeah, that's I like to look at stuff like that, man. I organize it. And then when the time come, uh, I'll be able to put the little notes. You know what I'm saying? Got a little note section. Hey, this is what I saw. This is where I think they'll go. Again, this is just for me. Like other people do it, and I ain't getting paid for it. You feel me? I'm doing it for me, and I'm always looking at other people's YouTubes, and I'm like, damn, I knew this, I knew this. Why was he saying that? I'm gonna just do it for myself and post it. I'm not saying I'm gonna be 100% right, not even 75% right. Um, I'd be happy with like a 50% hit rate, right? So, um, that's what I want to talk about. What I'm at? I'm at 30 minutes. Probably do a little bit of editing. I'm at 30 minutes. Um, think I did pretty good. I apologize if I bored y'all. This is good information to me. Like I would want somebody to post something like this so I could watch it. I was probably a little mundane, right? Could be a little more entertaining, play some music in the background or something for you. Uh but yeah, that's what I like. That's the Senior Bowl. Um what else? I think that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. I need to make me an outro. That's my next thing. Make me a little outro. It's probably gonna be the exact same. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'll let y'all, man. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous.